towards those men if they get into trouble, one thing or another happened. But this way, once we became unionized, the union handled all those matters for us, so I'm all for it.
Do you miss those earlier days at all? Have things changed?
Well, with the girls. Not the logging, dear.
I'm sure.
No, I could go out and log just the same as ever.
So you'll remain friends with the I.W.A. for
Oh,
many
yes, yes, yes. They're a very, very fine part of British Columbia.
They're
one union. You know, must be a lot of people forget. A lot of government employees in the union said they have a 12-month-a-year work. These loggers just get in 6 or 7 months. And we have to remember that's when they have to make their living.
Have you been personal friends with members of the I.W.A.? The notion is that there's management and then there's union and never the twain shall meet. I
have made a point. I can't afford an enemy anywhere. And I've always been friendly with my crew. And the way we had great crews was, it wasn't hard for me to find a man that was a better logger than I was, and I made him superintendent. And then I got the credit. And that's the way it went.
So this isn't the first time or the last time that you will party with the I.W.A.?
Oh, no, no, I'd love to. In fact, most of my friends are people that worked with me in the woods. I never was part of management. Hell, my brothers ran that in. I just got the logs out and ran the mills. That's all I did.
Thank you for coming to our party.
My pleasure.
And joining in the tribute, Gordon Gibson Sr. We're going to take a break, but the party's continuing, so stay with us.
Only 52,000. Today, its ranks are down to only 30,000. Those missing are casualties of the economic recession that has struck so hard at the forest industry. We'll find out what life is like for those laid off when we return. Stay with us. You're watching Vancouver on VU 13. Whether you know it or not, the I.W.A. has touched your life.
Welcome to the second hour of Vancouver's tribute to the I.W.A. Earlier in the show, you saw me holding a chainsaw. Well, I, like anybody else, know that chainsaws are used to cut down trees. But if a chainsaw is in the hand of the right person, it can be as delicate as a paintbrush. And no one knows that as well as the man with me right now, Peter Holmquist, because you are a world-renowned sculptor with a chainsaw?
Well, I'm supposed to be pretty good. And I'll show you soon what I can do. I'm a very modest man, so don't hold me to it. Okay?
Well, if you're so modest, I'll tell everyone. Did you actually chainsaw or carve the largest chair in the world?
Yes, I have carved the largest chair in the world. It was 8 foot 4 inches tall, and it was 6 foot 4 inches wide. And it sold for $900 at the logging convention here. And the money was donated to junior forest wardens, which is what the people want to grow trees. Okay?
Congratulations. Why did you decide to start doing this? Obviously, you were using the chainsaw in your work, but why this sculpting?
Well, I was doing pretty good in the work, but then I thought I'd do better carving chairs, so let's leave it at that.
Were you an artist before that?
No, I wasn't. I couldn't even write my name, like another man in this office tonight, or in this building, and by the name of Mr. Gibson.
How long have people actually been doing this, Peter?
Oh, 1963 was the chainsaw, and we had a competition in 67 at the P&E, and that was for 2 years.
Do you have any idea what the origins of this were? Were people actually doing it for many years, but it wasn't formal?
Well, it could have been. I wouldn't be able to know. But I do know this, that it was never a competition until 1967 at the P&E.
Well, we're going to see you do it right now. What precisely are you planning on carving?
Well, I just intend to start the chainsaw if I know how, and then I'm going to start cutting wood.
If you need any help with the chainsaw, just ask me.
Thank you very much. It's just wonderful. Thank you.
Take it away.
Okay. Turn the key on. Turn it on. Yep.
Peter Holmquist, another chair.
That's right. I'd love to donate this chair to a fellow that's been in the industry for many, many years.
Who's that?
Oh, Mr. Gibson.
Oh, Mr. Gibson.
He needs a chair to start his next condominium. Okay.
It was snowing wood chips in here. Thank you, Peter Holmquist.
Thank you.
Over the years, the I.W.A. has never shied away from having its voice heard politically, and sometimes that voice takes the form of a song, as it will tonight. Here are the wood chips singing, are you ready? The So-Cred Budget Blues.
Grown to be the largest. When we return after these messages, a look at the reasons behind BC Woodworkers' decision to organize. Vancouver will be right back. Vancouver's salute to the I.W.A. continues.
You know, the International Woodworkers of America didn't exist till 1937. Before that, a lot of unions tried but failed to organize workers in the wood and mill industries. So in those days, the companies pretty much called the shots, and life was pretty harsh for a lot of loggers. They had to put up with low pay, dangerous conditions, and most difficult of all to adopt to was bed bugs in their bindles, which, as any self-respecting logger know, is a bedroll.
It's up the ramp to the lumber camp with a sick